I want to go off script right away. If you were involved with picking Josh up in the chair, call 1 800 557 5700. You may be entitled to compensation. Okay. I'd like to welcome you to the AEPI DPhi convention. I want to thank Eric and Lori for all the hard work putting the wedding together, and to all of Hayley's family and friends for welcoming us. Thank you. But I'm surprised that we are having this wedding at Benvenuti's, which is beautiful, by the way. Josh had his heart set on Costco in Boca, on Congress, where he had his birthday party a number of years ago. Ladies and gentlemen, I have some bad news. After writing and rewriting and editing and re-editing, the very shortest I can make this speech is 1 hour and 6 minutes. But don't worry, I'm not going to do the whole thing right now. I'm just going to narrow it down to the worst 10 minutes. Josh first asked me to make a speech. I asked him what tone he wanted me to take, and if anything was off limits. His answer was, "Dad, do what you do best." He asked that I don't share any embarrassing stories on his special day. So that's it for me, thank you. He also asked me not to turn this into a roast. He does love a good roast. By the way, he wrote that joke and he insisted that I use it. Where do I start with Josh? He is handsome, intelligent, funny, sarcastic, chomp. Sorry, I'm having trouble reading this. What did you write? A few months ago, Josh asked me to find the address for 3-time Super Bowl champion and MVP of Super Bowl 53, Julian Edelman. I'm not kidding, ask him. For all of you who don't know who he is, Edelman was a Jewish wide receiver for the New England Patriots, now retired. Josh said, "Dad, I really want him here." Well, I want to thank Jules for getting the stalking charges and restraining order rescinded so Josh and I could be here tonight. Josh came to me once and said, "Dad, everybody hates me." I said, "Josh, don't be ridiculous. Everybody hasn't met you." One day I said, "Josh, you were adopted." Josh said, "What? I knew it. I want to meet my biological parents." I said, "We are your biological parents. Pack up and new ones will be here in 20 minutes. I do want to stop and also tell that, really want to, how to do it. What can I say about Josh that hasn't already been a topic on Jerry Springer? I haven't actually spoke to Josh in years. I can't find a way to interrupt him. Hayley, you deserve the best, the perfect man. Unfortunately, you don't always get what you deserve. I can honestly say that in all the years I've known Josh, no one has ever questioned his intelligence. In fact, no one's ever mentioned his intelligence. There's an unwritten rule of wedding etiquette that states none of the groomsmen should look more handsome than the groom. I'd like to thank them for sticking to the rule. Sorry. Josh watched a lot of television as a kid while rehabbing his many hip surgeries. He loved all the different Law and Orders. One day I overheard his English tutor ask him what came at the end of a sentence. He said, "The appeal." Yeah. Had Josh played football, he would have been slotted in 3 positions: center, guard, and tackle. In other words, he'd have sat on sat in the center of the bench, guarded the water bucket, tackled anybody came near it. After his first year at FAU, I got a car for Josh. Fair trade. I can only say in my defense that Josh and I have a common sense of humor. But if this speech is any way unfunny, blame it. I just also wanted to congratulate Sam Herb, who already told you that he's an up-and-coming singer-songwriter. He'll be at Flakowitz in Boca in the morning for doing the morning rush. He'd show up at the opening of an envelope. But really, if you get a chance, check out his new single on Spotify. It's been a year. Where's my money for that? Okay, I do have a serious part. There is an old saying in Yiddish, we plan, God laughs. This can be taken in a number of ways. One is, whatever you plan, be prepared to go a different way. Another is that you need to find humor in your life. Humor has gotten me through the tough times. The key in life is how we respond to whatever gets thrown at us. I've gotten very good at ducking. Change is inevitable. Get used to it happening all the time. Make good decisions. Enjoy the ride. As Yogi Berra said, when you come to a fork in the road, take it.
They'll be playing the Laugh Factory tonight, the after party.